It's a case in which at least one other child has been sexually assaulted by the same man. We appealed on the case on Incident Desk back in March, but detectives are no further forward, and they need all the help they can get to prevent another child falling victim to the same attacker. During the film you're about to see, please bear in mind that because of the rules which exist to protect performers under the age of 16, the actors taking the roles of the two children are and look older than the roles they're playing. Our reconstruction begins in Brixton in South London. Wayne Taylor lived with his mother a couple of miles from here in Kennington, but his father lived in Brixton, and Wayne often came here to see him and spend time with friends.
Come anyway, come.
Wayne looked much older than his 11 years and liked to seem cool and streetwise. He would sometimes stay out quite late at night.
I'll go just make a call. Yeah, I'll go ring this girl.
He usually rang home to let the family know where he was.
Yeah, it's me. No, I'm staying at Dad's tonight. He said it's all right.
Hey, start, hurry up.
Yeah. Because he's waiting. I'll call you later on. All right.
Hey, what you doing, man?
She can't make it.
Start. You're phoning your mum, innit?
Don't be silly.
Don't lie, son. You're phoning her.
Nah, if I ring my mum, I'll tell you.
Young, you know what I mean? Give my blind. Don't worry. What she say? You're allowed to stay up.
No, don't be silly. I'm going to ring my mum.
By contrast, Wayne spent his weekdays in Buckinghamshire at a special weekly boarding school for children with difficulties. There he'd really begun to thrive.
Wayne was very friendly and trusting. He had a very acute sense of humour. He liked to be in the centre of all the activities and really enjoyed the social side of school life. He was the largest boy in school. He protected the younger children and he was the most popular child. Wayne was doing extremely well. Before he arrived here, he'd had a problem where his classroom attitudes and attainments had deteriorated, but he made very good use of the placement here, and we were proud to have him. He was a leading light at this school.
The day Wayne died was the first day of the half-term holiday, Monday the 19th of February. He was back in London, and at lunchtime he met up with his best friend in Kennington.
I might sleep at my desk tonight, yeah? Tomorrow?
Yeah. He set off to look for his father in Brixton, but his father wasn't in. At around 4 o'clock that afternoon, someone who looked like Wayne was seen near Southwick House, a council estate in Brixton. Someone else says they saw him on the first-floor landing of the estate at around that time. Could he have been meeting someone there? It is known for certain that around 4 o'clock he was in nearby Atlantic Road. He called into a grocer's shop where he knew his father often went.
You seen my dad?
No, I haven't seen him for the evening.
Are you sure you ain't seen him?
No, he ain't been in here yet for the evening.
All right. Can you tell him I'm around? I'm looking for it.
Okay, all right.
Wayne went back to that shop twice more between 6 and 7 o'clock that evening, but his father still wasn't there. It was around 7 o'clock that Wayne was last seen, still in Atlantic Road. Later that night, Wayne's mother reported him missing to the police. Two days later, back at Southwick House, two police officers on a routine patrol of the estate looked into a disused community centre.
Dinner. What's up? Come on, mate. Wake up. You can't stay there.
He's dead, mate. Better get on to the Delta 1.
Wayne had been sexually assaulted and suffocated.
Delta 1 receiving 308.
In the 4 months since then, the Murder Squad incident room in South London has been following up all possible clues, including those provided by Crimewatch viewers. They've talked to more than 1,000 people and taken 250 statements, but the results have been frustrating. With one exception. They turned up a vital new lead when they looked into an attack on a 9-year-old boy in Brixton 8 months before. 20th of June 1989. An after-school game of football near Southwick House, where Wayne Taylor was later found murdered. One 9-year-old boy played on well into the evening. It wasn't until just before midnight that he started walking home along Brixton Hill.
It was so quick, I tried to scream, but his arm got tighter around my neck. He was pushing me, forcing me, to the back of the alley. He was very strong. He pushed me between the cars. I started screaming, then he grabbed me by the neck again. I fell down. He said his name was Derek.
Hello? Who's down there? Oh, what's going on down there?
Daddy!
Oh my God! Are you all right? What's happened? What's happened?
Daddy!
Oh, hang on! I'll come down. Where did he go?
I'll go take a look down.
Don't worry. You're all right now. Oh my God! Are you hurt? Did you see him? Are you all right? Where does it hurt?
There's nobody down there.
Did you see him?
No.
All right. Listen, can you stand? Gently does it. We'll take him upstairs and I'll call an ambulance. Come on, gently does it. That's it. We've got you. Oh.
I've got you,
Okay,
mate.
okay. Right, I'll open the door.
That 9-year-old boy had been seriously sexually assaulted. The results of genetic tests on samples of semen from that attack have now provided vital new evidence in the investigation into the murder of Wayne Taylor.
We took the samples from the clothing of the boy from Brixton Hill and compared them to the samples found on the body of Wayne Taylor. This line here shows the samples taken from the body of Wayne Taylor, and this one here, the boy attacked on Brixton Hill. If we lay the samples side by side, we can see that the two bands are in exactly the same position. This test and some more detailed tests we did showed us that one man was definitely responsible for both attacks, and the chances of that not being the situation is 1 in 100 million.
For quite some time after the death of Wayne Taylor, the children here were horrified and devastated by his loss. Particularly those from the South London area felt that they were in danger of being snatched off the street and assaulted and attacked, and they've needed a lot of reassurance.
This is Wayne's dormitory, and this is Wayne's bed over here. It's not been slept in since he's been gone. This is Wayne's teddy. He used to give it to boys who were that sad and upset and wanted a bit of comfort, and they used to just cuddle that.
Well, remember, Wayne was actually much younger than our actor. We're talking here about 2 children aged 9 and 11. Bill Labors is in charge of this investigation. Wayne was a popular lad, he had a lot of friends, he was very trusting. Would he be the sort of boy to go off with somebody he didn't know?
No, he wasn't that sort of boy, but he was looking for his dad, and if somebody approached him and said they knew where his dad was, it's possible he might have gone off with them.
So what happened after 7 o'clock that night is crucial.
Yeah, that's crucial. We know the boy was last seen at 7, a good witness saw him at 7. By 11 he's dead. It's important that we see anybody who saw Wayne after 7 o'clock.
You found a receipt for a trapper hat beside Wayne's body.
Yes, this is the receipt from the Combined Services Supply and in Atlantic Road. It relates to one of these hats, a trapper hat. We know Wayne Taylor had a trapper hat that was stolen by 2 boys sometime previously, and it's possible that someone purchased him a hat to befriend him.
So that could be a vital clue.
Yes, it could.
What appeals are there now as a result of the link you've made with the attack on the little boy a year ago?
Well, the boy a year ago was playing football in the vicinity of Southwick House, so anybody who can remember in June of last year, a 9-year-old boy walking up Brixton Hill, possibly being followed by a man. And also I want to trace the 2 people who went to his assistance after the attack.
And most important of all, we have a description of him now.
Yes, we have. He's a black man. He's about 5'4", in his early 20s. He did say his name was Derek during the attack. He was wearing a T-shirt with a woodpecker on it.
You're obviously very worried about this case.
Yes, I am. These attacks both took place within the space of 8 months. This man's got to be caught. I have the evidence. I need his identity.
Right. There is, remember, a concern for the safety of other children here. Please do ring. There are BBC researchers manning the phones if you prefer not to speak to a police officer. And the number to ring here is 081 811 8055. The direct line to the Lambeth incident room is this, 071 230 5815. That's 071 230 5815.